Hi, everyone out there. Welcome to the Local Blacks podcast.
The show by local blacks for local blacks. And if you're not local or a black, you can stay. But remember, tread lightly.
It's been a minute. Hello. Welcome back.
Hi. How are ya?
Oh, I didn't get my part. Wait, how do I forget how it goes now. Look,
You
we've been away for
say
too long.
you say I'm Lamont
Oh, yeah,
and this is
I
my
got it, I got it, I
lovely
got it, I got it.
co-host.
Okay, I got it.
Now we gotta do this shit over again.
We can keep rolling. I mean,
Okay.
it's
You can
fine.
you can cut that out, right?
Sure. But
So
I'm Lamont, and I'm here with my wonderful co-host.
I'm Zaria, the wonderful co-host.
And this is a show where we give our black and probably unwanted opinions about whatever we want.
There you go.
Trust. Okay, but hey guys, it's been a minute. We apologize for our absence. We usually upload every 2 weeks, so last week was supposed to be our upload. But life happens and
We get busy.
yeah, we've been busy. We have.
We have.
Then summer's going by so fast. We're uploading this on the 20th. We usually record on Saturdays or Fridays, but we're recording and uploading all in one day. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, summer's going by. Ooh,
Turn it
I'm
off.
sorry. That was my watch, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, we should be good to go now. I'm sorry.
Goodness
I
gracious.
know, just so unprofessional.
My
But how are you been,
goodness.
Zaria?
You
Let's get a
know
little
me.
update.
I've just been
Booked and busy.
booked and busy. I've been okay. I wouldn't say I've been great, but I've been okay. How about you, bud?
Um, Once again, booked and busy. Just working a few times a week. I'm doing summer classes if you guys didn't know that. I'm taking 6 credits. I have a personal finance class and an international relations class. So those require a little more attention than I thought they would, but we're getting it down. We gotta learn how to not procrastinate. So
We love a student.
you know me.
We truly do.
I really do not want to take summer classes this summer, but it had to be
Listen.
done. I was a few credits behind, so
And I should have taken them, but did I? I didn't.
honestly, they're not even that bad. Like I'm getting full credit for a month and a half class. Like my
That's
personal
not bad at
finance
all.
class will be done like in 2 weeks. I think it's the weekend of the 4th. I'd already be done, and I get full credit for a
That's
month
not bad.
class.
That's
Well,
not bad
right,
at all.
right. So yeah. Other than that, just trying to live my 20-year-old best life. I'm tired.
I've
I'm
been
exhausted.
tired. I can't do this.
I've been tired since freshman year of high school, if we're being
Honestly,
completely honest.
because that's when life just was like, you know what? I'm gonna hit you like a train. And it
Mhm.
did.
It really did.
And it did.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll get into the show. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes.
Um,
Especially all the black
yes,
fathers,
let me get close to the mic. The black fathers out there.
the Negro fathers. We really appreciate you. We are really thankful for you. I'm really thankful for my dad. He's quite amazing. I made him I made him and my mom breakfast this morning. Um and my dad is a super early bird. Like he gets up at like 5 or 6 in the morning.
Oh
And I
God.
told them that they were not allowed to come out of their room until I was done cooking. And I didn't wake up till 8, so I know it was killing him to have to stay in the room, and I did not care. He came out one time, and I was like, "Nope,
Didn't
go."
think so.
Yeah, but he went back. He listened, and he was patient. Did it take 2 hours to get breakfast done? Yes. Did they enjoy it? Absolutely.
Well, that's good. Our Father's Day mornings usually, and Mother's Day mornings, they usually just go like we get them breakfast, and we just all just sit around and talk about some memories that we've had like in the past. Because my parents aren't like really like gift type people. Like every time we'd ask them like, "What would you want for Mother's Day? What do you want for Father's Day?" They always say nothing. So then when I'm hearing all like my friends and like people on Twitter like giving them like nice stuff or like flying their fathers and mothers out on vacations. I'm like, I wish my parents would like, ask for something so I can give them something to feel good.
Exactly. No, because
But
they really be tripping sometimes. Like, my parents, I told them that for their 25th anniversary, which
oh
is in,
wow.
4 years, which is in 4 years, I was
Hmm.
like, "I think we're gonna, have you guys renew your," like, I'm gonna plan a wedding because they didn't get to have, like, a real wedding. Um, so I was like, "We're gonna plan a wedding for you guys. You guys are gonna renew your vows, and then you guys are gonna go on a real honeymoon." Because when they got married, my mom was pregnant with me, and my brother was 4 and my sister was 6. So they didn't get to have, like, a honeymoon.
Hmm.
So I was like, "We're gonna, send you guys on a honeymoon," and my mom was like, "I'd really rather not." And my dad was like
What? That
and my
sounds so romantic and
exactly.
sweet.
And my dad was like, "Honestly, if you guys just take us out to dinner or give, like," I said,
Yeah.
"No. You can get that for,
Well,
like, the 22nd anniversary, but for the 25th, we're doing it big, and I don't care what y'all say. Y'all gonna enjoy this wedding and this honeymoon."
yeah, my parents are their 20th anniversary will be this year, and actually in a few weeks. So we'll be in the middle of our vacation in Mississippi, like right in the middle of their anniversary. So we need to plan something for them to do too. But yeah, that's really sweet. So sweet. And plus, like, our parents are getting older. Like, we don't have relatively young parents
Right?
like most of our friends and stuff do. So sometimes all they want is just like, a nice dinner alone, away from the children and away from the responsibilities for a while. I mean, that's what I would want,
Me
you
too.
know?
But if my child said, "I'm gonna send you on a trip,"
Oh, yeah, I'm
I'm not
going.
gonna be like, "I really just want a
Don't
dinner."
have to tell me
No.
twice. Don't have to tell me twice.
Book the plane ticket right now.
Right. Book the plane. I'm on there. When do I leave? Tomorrow? Okay. When do I
Tomorrow,
get
okay, let's
back?
go.
Okay. Next week? Okay. Right. Got you. Okay. Thank you.
They stay trying me.
But I don't plan on having no kids, so that's probably out of the question.
Lamont, you need to have a kid because I
For
need a little
why?
niece or a nephew.
For why? Did you not see my private story just now?
I did, but that
Hmm.
means
What did it say?
nothing.
The dual income, no kids method.
That
That
means
was an actual question on my personal finance homework, and it was the correct answer too.
that means absolutely nothing to me.
Okay.
You will have
Well,
a child.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
I was just talking to my coworker about it yesterday, and she was like, "Oops, sorry." She was like, um, because she was asking about David, and she's like, "Do you guys live together, or like, what's that about?" I'm like, "No, like, we're still at home with our parents. Like, we're college students. We ain't been together for not even half a year yet, so, we're just chilling." And she was like, "Oh, like, what do you guys like? Like, what's your future plans?" And I was like, "Not kids, if that was the question. Like, at least not now. You know what I'm saying?"
Right. I understand that.
They're just so expensive, and I just don't want another me running around.
But what you will be having
Oh,
is
dogs.
my little niece or nephew.
Okay,
So,
okay. I think I'm just
um,
gonna do dogs.
see, this
I
is what I be
love
talking about.
dogs.
And I see I'm gonna have to find a new best friend because what you're doing right now is trying me. And
Oh,
oh, oh,
I'm listening.
and I don't appreciate you not giving me what I want. I want to be the
Okay, so that's
bougie
what our
auntie.
friendship is based off. Me giving you what you want under me saying that I would rather not have children.
Exactly.
Okay.
So,
Well, okay. Okay, I see how it is. It's fine.
okay, well,
Okay, let's just move on to our next topic. So we'll talk about this later.
no.
So our next topic that we're gonna talk about today is Juneteenth. Ooh, I'm
Whoop
sorry.
whoop 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 whoop.
I just choked. I'm so
Oh, my
sorry.
bad. You all
I,
right?
I had to mute my microphone for a second, but we're good. So yeah, Juneteenth. It passed yesterday, but I mean it's still not passed, but
Right.
the day of celebration passed. But I think the whole weekend was
It's
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Thank
Absolutely.
exactly. So Zara, do you want to do a little bit of a little rundown about what Juneteenth is for our other listeners out there.
Of
But
course.
honestly, if you don't know what Juneteenth is and just like the basis of it, you probably don't need to be here. But go ahead.
Right. Um, for those of you who don't know, and I'm really only saying this for my Black brothers and sisters who are unaware of what Juneteenth is, if you are an other, you should know it, but this ain't really for you. Juneteenth is the day, the official date for the freeing of slaves in America. Juneteenth happened on June 19th, 1865. Um, it has just been declared a national holiday. While I am very thankful for that, I don't know how I really honestly, I don't I think a lot of us don't really care about Juneteenth being declared a national holiday
Right.
because critical race theory is still people are still trying to ban critical race theory, and it is banned in a lot of schools and classrooms. Um, Also, in a lot of states, they are making voter suppression more prominent, so a lot of Black people haven't been able to vote lately. So declaring a day about Black freedom as a national holiday while still oppressing and suppressing Black voices in America
Hmm.
doesn't sit right with me.
Right.
So that's my take on it. What about you?
Yeah, I honestly completely agree. When I heard it was a national holiday like this year, I was like, I mean, shouldn't have already been, but I mean, I mean, whatever.
Exactly.
But there's still a lot of like underlying issues that we have in this country. You know, I think there's bigger fish to fry because whether it's a national holiday or not, we're still going to celebrate it. We're still going to, acknowledge it as a
Exactly.
holiday.
Exactly.
Whether it's a national holiday, like what does that mean? It's written on a piece of paper in the National Holiday Book of Fame. Like I don't
Right. It
like that's not going to do anything for us. I mean, because it's still a day that happened in our history, so we're still going to celebrate that.
right.
But oops, I just feel like there's like I said, a lot of other things we should be worried about than
Right.
making it, official. You know.
We need policy change. We
Hmm.
need laws put in place that are helpful and are protecting of Black Americans and Black people. Um, so this to me is the same thing as naming a street after somebody who was killed by
Hmm.
the police,
Right.
um, putting Black Lives Matter in your Twitter bio. This to me is the same thing as that. It's symbolic because some people are gonna be like, "Well, they did this," instead of actually doing something that really helps Black people. I mean, this doesn't do too much. I
Yeah.
would also like to say, if you are an other, um,
That means
and
a non-black person. Thank
yep,
you.
a non-Black person, and you um, want to contribute to Juneteenth, my Cash App is capital ZI, 3 Gs, the number 200. I would take my reparations any way I can. I won't accept anything less than $15. So if you have ever said a microaggression, have ever been biased in some way against Black people, um, and you want to be better, that's how you can be
Send
better
us a little
too.
money.
Send us a little money. Oh,
Oh, I didn't
and
say that in our intro. If you want to support what we do here, you can send us a little money.
send us a little
Let me
money.
pull it up. As always, I'm unprepared. All right, you can send us a little money on Venmo at local dash blacks.
Absolutely.
And if you want to contact us, our email is contactlocalblackspod@gmail.com. Listen to us on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/localblackspod and on YouTube at Local Blacks Podcast. And you can follow us on Twitter at Local Blacks Pod.
Yes, and remember
Period.
we are open to all types of topics. So if you
Yes,
have any
yes.
topics that you would like for us to talk about, please send it in. If you have
Yeah.
any questions for us, please send
DSM
it
on
in.
yes, DSM on what?
What are you saying?
DM us on Twitter. You can add us. If I'm being real, I haven't checked the email since I set it up, so there may be a few submissions in there. I don't know, but I will go ahead
Oh,
and take a look
Lamont.
at that.
Please do.
I will. I'll go. I'll take a look.
There's probably somebody out there like, I did give y'all a topic.
I know. How about let's check right now? Let's do it. Why not? While we're while we're
Let's
while
do
we're
it.
live here, and yeah, I apologize for that. I cannot speak. The other day I was saying a two-car door and not a two-door car. So it is. I just feel like it rolls off the tongue better.
Does it?
I think so. A two-car door.
Interesting.
Say it. Two-car door.
Two-car door.
Now say two-door car.
Two-door car. It gave the same. It was giving the same energy.
Oh, we do have. Oh no, we don't. This is our Venmo emails. No, we don't have any emails. No, because I had gotten so excited. I was saying all these new emails. I was like, oh my god, like we're moving up.
Now I don't know why you thought we we can cut that out. Cut out the whole part of you saying we gonna check the email too. Because then they're gonna because if they hear you say that and we just cut and nothing's gonna say, they be like, yeah, they ain't get no damn email. So we just gonna cut all of that off.
Okay.
That's in there.
Okay. Okay. We gotta get back on track.
Oh
Whew.
my god.
That is so
That is
funny.
embarrassing. Oh my god.
Whew. Okay.
That was hilarious.
Okay. Back to Juneteenth.
Alright.
Yeah, our cash apps will be in the descriptions on SoundCloud and on YouTube. And we're in the process of moving over to Apple Podcasts. I think that's what they're called. Apple Pods, whatever they're called. So yeah, be looking out for us on there as well.
Be on the lookout.
Okay, Badunka.
You know my good sis. We love her. For
That's an
those of you
inside
who don't
joke,
know.
y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you, but never mind.
Okay, go for it. I mean, no, they can be on the inside. Like, we're like a little crew here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So Baduka or Banunka, that's Beyonce. I don't know why I gave her that name, but just know it's not to insult her. That just means she my good sis and we really good friends. Like Roland, what did Roland Ray say? Um, Beyonce checks up on me every now and again.
Oh, what? Okay, Roller Ray. I mean, I guess.
You haven't seen that? Oh
I
my
can look that up
goodness.
after we're done. But speaking about Benunka, what do
Uh-huh.
you
Banunka.
Benuka? I don't know why I called her Bedunka. Um, so I just went back and listened to "Everything Is Love" by her and Jay Z, and oh my goodness, what an
Great,
album!
great album.
I only listened to Ape Shit, like the lead single, and I went back and listened. I love Summer, I love Boss, I like Nice, 713, Heard About Us. I don't know why I don't know why I thought it was just a single they released together. I didn't know it was a whole album. So yeah.
And it was
My
so
favorite
great.
one is Boss. So I play when
My
I'm on my way to
dad
work.
my dad is like the biggest Jay-Z fan.
No way.
So, oh yeah.
My dad is too. Well, he's not the biggest fan, but he does like a lot of his music. Old
Yeah.
Jay Z, kind of like old Kanye, but
Mhm.
yeah, he likes him too. He downloaded a few of their songs as well. He
So,
also likes Deja Vu.
oh yeah, great
Classic.
song. So
hmm
like anything with Jay-Z in it, my dad is gonna be like watching it,
Yes.
listening to it. So he listened to that album a lot.
Yeah, it's a great album. Like I said,
Mhm.
Boss is my favorite. Boss is superior. Ain't nothing to it. Real one. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
okay, so the next topic we have on our little note sheet here is about the world is changing. And in my international relations class, I had to read an article and like annotate, like answer some questions
Mhm.
about global trends in 2030. So about what less than 10 years from now,
Mhm.
like what will change. And they talked about like the American dream and resources and individual empowerment. I also had to type a paper about it, so that was cool. I got to be on it,
Yeah.
trust. But yeah, and I was like reading through it, and I was like actually like doing like some other research
Mhm.
about like how different things will be in like 10 years since that's when the article was made.
Mhm.
But for us, 9 years from now, and it's so interesting. Like I think it said our population is supposed to be around like ooh, hold that thought. It's in my paper. I want to say like 18 billion. No, not 18 billion. What the hell? 8 billion.
Jesus Christ, that's too many dang
Hang
people.
on. 18 billion. Where is it?
But 8 billion people, I
No, for
can't do it.
real.
First,
For
and
real.
and to think I might be contributing to that 8 billion. Like, what if I have kids in the next 10 years?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Um, you will be having some too.
I don't know how.
I don't know if it's gonna be the next 10, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, but there's gonna be some little ones running around there.
Yes, estimated. Yeah, 8.5 billion.
I can't do it.
Yeah. So they're not. Yeah, they're talking about like future, like yeah, population growth and like resources, water, energy, things like that. I, it's gonna be scarce. Like it's gonna be the Hunger Games in this piece sooner or later. Like, cause like where are we getting all these resources from? That's what I've always wondered. Like, where do we get this stuff from? How do we make this stuff?
Uh,
Where are people gonna live? Like, do we just have
right.
like ample room? I
If
don't
we
know.
did, then there would be less unhoused people in the world.
Exactly, because if we have all these quote unquote resources and housing stuff, why are there so much homeless people on the streets?
Exactly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, and I kind of want to touch on like the whole American Dream thing. So I saw the article on Apple News. It said like how um this like notion, I guess, of the American dream is like fading away with our new generation. I didn't read it because I knew it was going to stay. Like our population, our generation, and how we are just like in this time of like technology and like all this media and stuff around us,
Uh-huh.
and everybody's just like changing different perspectives about life, with different experiences. So, yeah, which kind of goes into my like no children for me statement.
That's very true.
It's just I don't know, like what really is the American dream? Like in your opinion. When people say like I'm living or I'm trying to live the American dream, like what does that mean to you? What do
To
you think
me,
of?
I think it like I know what it used to mean was like you own property,
Mhm.
you were making X amount of money a year. You had maybe 2 kids, a dog, and a white picket fence, and you were
Plantation.
that's what I'm hearing.
That's what
Um,
I'm hearing slavery, but it
and
probably
it's
said for the
like
money part, but
you came and pulled yourself up by the bootstraps and made something out of nothing.
so like a rags to riches type thing.
Basically,
Okay. I mean, I
that
play that all the time in The Sims, so
absolutely. Or now that I have my cheat codes,
so y'all, okay, little side stories. I already did not know what cheats were for the longest
I
time.
didn't. I didn't, and
It took
I'm
little
ashamed
old
to know
me.
that.
It took little old me to come and lift her chin up and be like, "Look, it's
This
Control Shift C,
look, this is
okay?
what you got.
Type in motherload, type in kaching,
Absolutely.
type in BB dot enable free real estate. All my simmers out there, y'all know what we're talking about. You already know the deal. But
And yeah,
yeah. Rags to riches. That's how I look at it too. Back to the American Dream thing.
Mhm.
That's why I kind of look at it too. But I don't know. Like, why does that have to be like the American dream? I use in quotations because everybody's dreams are different.
Yeah.
Maybe your
Um,
dream isn't to own a white picket fence with 40,000 kids and a dog.
right.
You know, like why can't the American dream be like going out, not going out, like going out and like doing your own thing, providing for yourself and living the life you want, you
Right.
know?
I mean, and I think oh, that was loud. I think it's becoming that more and more.
Mhm.
I think people are drifting away from social norms and stigmas and what should be and what should happen. Um, because people have different paths, people have different lives.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, sorry, I had a little distraction. But yeah, um, things are different for everybody. I mean, my American dream is building a school that is for um, less fortunate children, more, and not just less fortunate, it's going to be more so for kids that look like me to be taught in spaces and by people that look like them. Um, and I do want to raise a family. I do want to have a family, but it doesn't have to be super, super perfect, super, super.
Yeah, because who is? No family is
Exactly.
perfect. We all know
Exactly.
that.
So my dream is helping people and then, seeing stuff that I didn't get to see as a kid or now as a young adult and making sure that my kids get to experience things that I didn't get to experience.
Yes.
So,
Yes, that's the biggest thing. That's what I love about like our generation. I feel like our parents were kind of like most of our parents at least were born in this time where like they almost had to like do certain things because like that's all they had. Like take for example, most guys did sports and like most girls were into like school and like other stuff, but
uh-huh.
now it's kind of like roles are reversed and it's telling like we're telling our future children, I should say, to like go experience what they want to experience,
Right.
which is good, and not like living through our kids,
Right.
but like them kind of like living through us in a way so like they
Mhm.
can do the stuff that they never got to do, if that makes any
Right.
sense. Because if I do have kids, obviously I want them, I want to put them on a nice foundation,
Right.
teach them the things that I feel is right, but at the end of the day that's going to be their life.
And I
I
also
brought them
think
into this world to
right.
form their own personality, form their own life, and
Right.
form their own values. So
Um and I think like not just our parents, like my great grandma, like they were kind of like forced to not be able to live the life that they wanted to live. Like my
mhm,
great grandma, she on my mom's side, she is 91 years old. Um she got married when she was 16 and she gave birth to 10 kids. She lost 2. So she raised 8 kids
mhm.
and so she
What a
never got
life.
to be so she went straight from her parents' house
Mhm.
to being in the house with her husband and starting a family and she was always playing the role of wife and mom
Mhm.
and she never got to have that and her mom before her had 17 kids.
Oh my goodness.
Right. um
Oh
so
my god.
yeah, so
I could not imagine. I couldn't.
exactly.
I
So
couldn't.
they both of them went from um, being somebody's child to being somebody's wife and mother, and at the time where they were still children. So they didn't get to even picture their American dream because they were so busy raising families.
Mhm. Like living for other people. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
And my granny, she went to school, but she had to drop out when she was 14 years old because she was sick all the time. She
Mhm.
was sick all the time. And she also got married when she was 16 and she moved away from her mom. But the guy that she married was very abusive. So she came back home and she had my mom when she was 20. So still, she never got
Yeah.
to do that either, be that. And she did go out a little more because my great grandmother was willing to watch my mom and my uncle, but still, they didn't get to picture their American dream because they were too busy raising families.
Mhm.
And so, what I like about our generation is that we are more concerned about doing what we want first
Right.
and
Having kids later. Yeah.
exactly, and having kids later, making sure that we don't go from being somebody's child to somebody's parent because
Mhm.
that's not really a way to live. You have to live for yourself at some point.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then you go into, okay, let's raise a family. Let's make sure, like all that stuff. And I really enjoy
Right.
that about our generation is that we're making sure that we take time to picture our American dream and to build it.
Yeah. And you never know, maybe having, kids young is somebody's dream. So like don't think we're knocking like young parents or, people that get pregnant at, XYZ ages because that's not what it is. I have friends that have had kids in the past 2 years and I'm only 20 years old. So don't think this is just like knocking people that have children young or want to, do their own thing. That's not what this is at all. 'Cause at the same time I feel like yeah, we're still like more conscious of that, but people are having kids very young as well in our generation. And I feel like that's what kind of the generation above us looks down on as well. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, because they definitely
whole,
do.
whole nother conversation. I'm like, why are you so concerned about what everybody else is doing? I feel like if everybody just like literally just shut the hell up and live their own life,
And
it
mind
eliminates so
your
many problems. It eliminates so
business.
many problems.
I swear, I'll be like, what does that have to do with you?
Like people that hate women, how can you just like why are you so worried about a gender that's not you?
Oh,
Like, I don't understand.
I don't.
I don't.
This is kind of off topic, but did you see the baby and Meg the Stallion stuff on Twitter?
I have not. I think I've, like, seen, like, a few, like, tweets about it, but I'm not no,
So
I have not.
apparently, the baby has a song with Tory Two Short Lanes, um, and at first he wasn't promoting it or whatever, but I'm not 100% sure on this one, but I'm thinking he was like starting to like try to promote it or whatever. And Meg had basically put like, "You support me in private, but in public it's a different thing." And she was
Mhm.
sick of industry people or whatever. And he was like, "I'm not no industry person or what." And
Or,
he
like,
was
an industry plant?
yeah, and he was like basically saying that their whole quote unquote beef is none of his business. And she was like, "I don't know why y'all keep saying this is a beef, like it's an internet thing." He literally shot her.
No, literally, this isn't internet drama, like, tweeting back and forth, no, like, they had, like, an altercation.
And all I know is I unfollowed the baby. I was like,
I honestly the thing is, I've really never thought he was all that. Like, he has a couple good hits, but
mhm. And his songs sound the same.
no, literally. I'm like, "Oh, this is new? Since when?"
It's
Like,
the
I don't
same beat to me,
right. It's the same beat to me.
same beat, same flow. I don't hear nothing new. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah, and I'm not just saying that because, like, oh, like, since he's in hot water right now.
right,
I'm just saying that because I'm like I said, I'm literally never been a fan. Like I said, he had a couple good beats.
right.
But
Somebody said
a couple good doom to doom, you know what I'm saying? But like it's not
somebody called his beats bink boink beats. And I did. No, cause for real.
that is so funny.
And
But
that's
yeah,
the
no,
thing.
mm-mm. Especially when we found the whole like he shot her and then we saw the like not
Right.
the police footage, but like when they was like pulling him over, I'm like,
Like,
okay,
he's
like
acting like these are 2 people that just don't like each other. No,
right,
one put
right.
somebody's life at risk.
No, shot her in the foot.
Right. And
Oh
that's the
child.
thing, but stuff like that only happens to black women, and
No,
I should
literally.
say darker skinned black women.
Mhm, mhm.
Like, people say so much about Meg, like, she's a man, she's
Right,
this,
she's
she's that.
manly. What is manly about? I mean, she has a bigger frame and she's a little taller, but, like,
And my thing is like, and
who cares?
I just want these men to know that they have internalized pedophilia because
Right.
you want a woman that's shaped like a child.
Mhm.
She's shaped like a woman. She's what, 24, 25 years old?
Right,
She's
she's
shaped
grown.
like how she's supposed to be shaped. Just because you want a woman with no hair, no this, no, she gotta
Right.
be petite. You want a 12-year-old is what
Yeah,
you want.
small, petite, no hair. Yeah, that sounds like a child. Sounds like a 13-year-old, but I mean,
What I'm hearing is you want somebody who hasn't hit puberty yet.
mhm. That's what they want. That's what they want.
Oh my god. But yeah, things like that only happen when it comes to darker skinned women. Like
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure if it was somebody like Danny Lay who ain't even a Negro, but anyways, somebody like her had a situation like this, everybody would be on her side.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, and it's weird because, like, on my side of Twitter, everybody is on her side, but it's weird to think that, like, people aren't. Like, after
right,
he had literally, like, shot her over, like,
right.
an argument, and the thing is about the situation, I've always wondered what Miss Kylie Jenner had to say about it. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Because this is
Crickets.
the thing, weren't they at, like, her pool no, it wasn't her pool party. They were at a pool party that she was invited to, and they were, like, all hanging out together. Um,
I
so
could have sworn it
I
was
wonder
her
what
house.
she I I don't know. I know it was in Calabasas. I know they live out there.
Yeah.
I just always wondered what she had to say about it, but there was a Snapchat thing that I saw that she had, like, opened up or something. Maybe it's about the situation, who knows? Maybe I have to go back and read that.
But
But no, and I'm sure it was not. It's probably just some promotional thing for, I don't know, her next
that was
fragrance or
really
something.
sad, and I'm so
Right.
sorry that that happened to
I
her.
love my girl Meg. Black queen, black woke black queen.
Like, I
Red
can't.
flag, red flag. No, thank
Right.
you.
Right. And but if you read what pisses me off are the pick me women that be, oh, she'll be fine. Oh, I'm still gonna listen to Tori. Oh, the baby is too fine for me not to listen to.
Too
Meg,
fine. Bye.
please.
Have you? Maybe I'm not looking at the right man because
I
I've seen
mean,
that comment too, and I was like, too fine.
he's not a bad looking man, don't get me wrong. But
Mm-mm.
damn, where are our morals? Can
So
we
we're excusing
idiocy
crime, and violence, misogyny for an okay looking man.
for a man
We
who's not
have
even above 5'7"? Like, please.
our morals are all out of whack. Like we
Please.
have no morals. We have no values.
I'm like, baby girl, you're the same shade as Meg. So if something like this happened to you, I guarantee you those same Negroes that you are hopping and skipping and breaking your back for will be doing the same thing to you. Ugh, I
A
can't stand
mess.
it. It makes me
Um,
so mad.
for the people, I'm pretty sure you know what we're talking about. But for the people who don't, you can do some research on that. My girl Amanda, one of my favorite YouTubers, she explained the whole situation from like beginning to end. So if you want to go watch her video on that and more lovely content that she does, her YouTube channel is Amanda BB. So
I love her.
I know she just uploaded a new Sims video. What was that, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Because apparently The Sims 4 is doing cottage living.
Cottage.
So yeah, I'm about to go watch that video as soon as I log off this. I don't really play The Sims anymore. Let's end this. Let's end this on a positive note. The Sims, right? So I don't really play The
Absolutely.
Sims anymore. I deleted like all my games, not
Mhm.
all my games, like all my saves. I just think The Sims it's just been a little boring. You know what
It
I'm
has
saying?
been. I think I spend
It's
more
so
time
repetitive.
downloading clothes and makeup and stuff and hair just to give the game, you know,
A little more
fun,
spice.
interesting things. Because really, I'm sick of raising these kids.
That's all I used to do is like family, like generational gameplays, but it just gets so repetitive. Like, where is The Sims 4 Generations? That's what I
Right?
want. Parenthood was just a knockoff version of Generations. It's not even like, because Parenthood was more focused on like parenting, like
Right.
the adults. Where's the stuff for the children?
They don't.
Where's the stuff for the children? But I will say the interior design pack, the furniture, loved it. They have some nice hairs and a couple tops that I use. And I haven't tested out the career yet because I really wasn't interested for the career.
Right.
It is an active career, but yeah, the furniture is lovely. The plants, like the decor, they have a couple like kitchen stuff.
Right.
It's really nice. It's really
See,
nice.
I need to like I downloaded some like expansion packs. I need to download some more. And usually I hadn't been getting them cuz $40?
No, literally. And plus, like, there's so much like stuff because now we have the expansion packs, we have game packs, which is new with The Sims 4,
Right.
and then we have stuff packs, which is just like decor stuff or like
Right.
clothes or whatever. And now we have like $5 kits. Have you seen those?
Mm-mm.
So it's like it can be like a little pack of clothes or like there's like a new backyard one, like a Mediterranean backyard. And then they have what was the other one? I think that's it's like a was it like a it was like a dust bunny thing? I don't know. But yeah, so we have four different types of like game categories. And all the Sims 3 had was expansion packs and stuff packs. That's it.
They were trying to do the most. Honestly,
It's called capitalism.
why won't they just give up on Sims 4? What happened to Sims 5?
We don't need Sims 5. You know what? I'm tired of The Sims 4, and it really had so much potential, but they are like implementing a lot of like stuff to make it a lot less boring.
Mhm.
Like now we can give our Sims like likes and dislikes, which I played with, and it really does have like an impact on their mood. So like if they're like surrounded by the color black and they like black, their mood will go up.
Mhm.
Or if they like cooking, then when they're cooking, their mood will go up. So stuff like that is good to see, but like that
Yeah,
should have been in the game. Like if The
exactly.
Sims 4 was based off of emotions and feelings, because that was new in The
Mhm.
Sims 4, like the
Mhm.
emotions, that should have been in base game.
Yeah.
Why did we have to wait almost 6 years?
Right.
Come on, for likes and dislikes?
But what's funny to
What?
me on The Sims is how your sim could be doing absolutely nothing, and then all of a sudden they're angry, they're sad.
Yeah.
I'm like, "What the hell? Get first of all, we don't need my emotions are already out of whack. I don't need no fake
In real life,
character
right?
to have out of whack emotions because now I gotta fix them and I'm stressing out because what's wrong with them? Now they gotta go cry it out. Now they gotta go call somebody.
Right.
Now they gotta go
Talking to
stand
give
in the
yourself
mirror.
pep talk, right.
Like, dang.
Yeah. I don't like or dislike the emotions. I think it's cool. I've gotten used to it now. But like, no, it's capitalism. Because think about this. And we can end it off here because we can tell for 45 minutes.
Okay.
But think about this. So like back to the generations thing. So we got parenthood for like the generations for
Mhm.
Sims 4, right? If we were to combine parenthood, like the kids and toddler stuff packs, um what else do we have? No, that's about it. Yeah, like the taller stuff pack, the kids
Mhm.
stuff pack, and parenthood, and maybe like a few more like boarding school, or the pranks, or the sleepovers, or the bunk beds that we just got. 6 years of gameplay, y'all. That could have been a generations right there. Combine
Listen,
all those, that's generations.
you don't know how badly I wanna go to school.
No, no, seriously.
Like I wanna go to school with my Sims kids. I need to know what's going on.
In university, I mean, that was okay.
Mm,
Like,
I downloaded it and I don't even go
me
to the
neither. I
university
played
part.
it as soon as it came out, and then I was like,
This
"This
is
is kind of
boring.
boring." Right? I do like how they did, like, the 2 different types of schools, though,
Yeah.
in, like, the whole different town, but, yeah. It's
It's
just nothing
so
for my
annoying.
Sims to do. Like, they can go
Exactly.
bowl, they can go to a restaurant or, like, a spa, but, like, you see so more money, more money, more
More
money.
money.
That literally like the spas and the gyms and all that stuff that came with base game in The Sims 3. It
Right,
was an open world. You can go to a spa. I mean, you can't like see it happening.
right,
You can send your Sims to the spa. You can send them to the gym, and you don't have to, control that. They can just go do their thing.
right.
Why do we need to pay? What the sub packs are? What, $20? The game packs are like $20.
Yep.
Why are we paying for it when we got it for free?
I usually
What, almost 10 years ago, maybe?
Right, and I usually wait for them to, have a sale because them sales be
Yeah,
nice. Them
they do.
50% sales,
They
and
do.
they be lasting for a long time, so you
Uh-huh.
have days to download the stuff, but
Yeah. They'll probably have like an end of summer sale, I'm sure.
they better, cause Jesus, $40?
Oh, God.
Please.
For Garbage Island with Eco Living. I really can't believe they released that pack
Right.
to
If
clean up a dirty town.
you play The Sims,
Yes.
and you have some hacks for us and some fun things for us to do, please let us know because clearly
Right.
we're suffering.
And I don't really do a lot of modding on my game because I have a MacBook that is only, not only, it's for gaming and school. I don't have a high tech gaming computer, so
Right,
all those mods, I need this computer for school, so it's not gonna work. Most mods I do is just custom content.
right, and I
But yes,
use my Dell
please.
for Sims,
Oh yeah, that's good.
because I can't mess my MacBook up. It was a gift,
Yeah,
but,
same, same.
I use my Dell for Sims, and that thing just be moving so slow. I be so mad. I be so
Because my school gave me a little extra money for like this grant that I qualified for,
Mhm.
and I was gonna look on there and see like what kind of computers they had, but they're like, if you don't use this money in like 3 weeks, we'll offer you as a refund. I'm like, I'd rather take that and take the money and buy a gaming computer. So,
Right.
yeah, yes, please give us some tips because, boy, is EA in the hole or something? Like, what is going on?
I really don't know what's going on with them.
Because the team that was on Sims 3 cannot be the same team from Sims 4. It seems like a completely, totally different game. But
But then again,
anyway,
capitalism.
exactly. Whew. Well, anyway, thanks for listening to this episode, guys. It was very all over the place. I don't even know what I'm gonna call it, but we'll find out when you guys hear it.
Right.
Anything else we should say to the viewers out there?
You know what I say, stay local and stay black, and if you're not black, stay your shade.
But remember, tread lightly.
Tread lightly. This has
Okay,
been Local Blacks.
Okay, guys, we will see you in the next episode, which should be this time in 2 weeks. Ooh, actually,
What?
yes, it will be in 2 weeks. Yes, that's the week right before I leave for vacation. So our next episode after that, we'll talk about our next episode. So okay. Oh, this has turned into ASMR. It's time to go. Wrap it up. It's done it.
Okay.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye, guys.